Abby here with Purple Cottage Crafts, and I'm excited to share these old vinyl records with all of you. I'm going to be creating a new playlist on my channel. I'm going to call it Album Art. That way I'm not specific to the larger size. I can't remember for the life of me the size of the larger ones. It's slipping my mind right now. So I found these at a, it's kind of like, what was the name of that shop called? It's like, you know, it's a pawn shop. That's what it was. My husband was in there looking for some different things, and this one's a 2-story one. It had so much stuff in it, and I found 2 big Rubbermaid totes upstairs with all kinds of albums. So they had a bunch more that I wanted to grab, but they were on the floor, and so my back started hurting being on, you know, being crouched down that long. So these are the items that I found for that particular trip. So I am a huge classic movie lover, fan, silver screen. I love, you know, vintage. I just love all of that. And so I was really excited to find some, you know, kind of classic movie, different artists / actresses. So I'm going to be creating some really fun projects using these. And I don't want to spill the beans yet on what I'm going to be doing. The various projects. You'll have to watch each video as it goes up. So in this video, I'm just going to kind of share with you the intro to the playlist, and then also the different albums that I found. So this one is Jean. I was looking at the name on one of the labels. This is Dean Martin. I Can't Give You Anything But Love. And those are the different songs on this album. Now, my husband and I have talked about buying an old school, you know, record player, because we all had those growing up. I'm 44, so we thought it'd be kind of fun to go, because we have a really cool album shop downtown. It's all just vintage photo albums, vinyl records. I'm saying photo albums. Excuse me, that's not what I meant to say. Vintage, you know, old school kind of vinyl records and that kind of stuff. So really excited about the potential, the possibility of us doing that. So here's the back, and here's a picture of Mr. Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra, down there. I didn't see any Frank Sinatra records. I would have snatched those up right away. And then just to show, in case there's any young crafters out there who are like, what is a vinyl record, vinyl album? This is what I'm talking about. So really cool, and it doesn't matter if there's scratches on them, because I didn't get these to play. Just a sec, my little mini Dotson Bella is barking. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. We live in a new subdivision, and they are doing some construction, so every time she hears a truck roll by or something, she thinks somebody's at the door. So this, I was so thrilled to find this one. This is Doris Day, and I'm a lover of Doris Day. She's in my top favorite classic movie actress list, and I just think she's adorable, and I love all the different movies that she's been in. So here are the songs on this album, and the back side, and I love that it has, you know, a little bit of a blurb from her talking about, let's see, oh no, excuse me, it's George T. Simon. He's talking about when he met Doris Day. So really cool. I like that one a lot. This one is American Waltzes, Fred Astaire Dance Studio Orchestra, which is really cool. I'm guessing that's Grace Kelly. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Maybe it's not. I'm just, you know, probably because I just watched High Society. Oh no, it wasn't Frank Sinatra in that one. It was Gene Kelly. So never mind. I don't know who that is. But really cool old image. I love this so much. And then here's the back side. And a lot of these were owned by this Sue Stephanie, or Sue Shepard. So there's that one. This one I thought was really cool. I'm not a huge passionate lover of musicals, but I love Oklahoma. I love Carousel, and you know, oh my gosh, Abby. Seriously, I can't think of the movie. Oh my goodness. I'll think of the last one as I'm kind of showing you these here. So this is by Rogers and Hammerstein, and this has some beautiful, My Fair Lady, that's the other one I love. So it has beautiful, beautiful graphics on here, just gorgeous art. I think it's just so pretty. And the cool thing about this one is it actually is like a book as well as a record, which is right inside there. So I thought this was a lot of fun. Beautiful art pages in here, and I'll flip through and show you them. Sorry, it's a little bit, this is kind of large for me to show, just, you know, both pages at the same time. I've never seen an album, that's not saying much though. It's not like I'm a collector of albums, but I've never seen it, like a book inside of one before. I don't believe my mom had any like this either. But so comment below and let me know if you've seen these types of albums slash books. So look at this. This is just beautiful. The ship, this would be great for like a nautical page. Look at the purple sky. I'm all about that. So this is more my hair, but I should be in the purple dress. So, oops, this knocked something over my desk. And this is talking about it was a nice clam bake. So really, really cool. I love it. And then here's, you'll never walk alone. That's a great saying, because that's true. So there's that one. Let's see. And here's the back side in case you want to see what that looks like. So there's that. And this one is Burr Lives. I love Burr Lives. I had a couple records with some different kids songs when my brother and I were younger, and I wish I would have kept them. Of course, I was, you know, this is before I started collecting vintage ephemera and things like that. I was probably like, I don't know, 11, 10, somewhere around there. But look at the gorgeous images on here too. So it's got some Native Americans on there, and then down here as well. Just beautiful artwork, you guys. Look at this one here. And there's Mr. Burr Lives. I just watched a movie on Turner Classic with him. I can't remember what it was called, but it was set in really, really early Florida in the, what was that called? I'll think of it and I'll come back and edit up here when I edit the video if I can think of what it was called. But it had him in it. He wasn't a very nice guy in it though. I've never seen Burr Lives in a movie where he wasn't happy, jolly kind of a guy. So it was different seeing him in a movie like that. But there's that one. And this one doesn't have any particular classic, you know, like a Dean Martin, you know, not Gene Kelly, but like a Frank Sinatra. But I loved this whole thing. This is just the kind of vintage old movie vibe I love, even older, like 1800 setting. But I thought, this is so beautiful. I mean, all of these albums have such gorgeous art on them. And I never thought about that one as a kid, younger. You know, but I do now. And I have for, you know, probably last 25 years or so. But look at this, beautiful. I wish I could doodle and draw like that. I just love that. So cool. So just beautiful artwork on that one. And this one is another Burr Lives. This is actually one of the kid records I have, but this wasn't my record. And I wish I would have kept it, but I'm glad to have this. Now, I don't know if this one's scratched up. It has a few scratches on it. So whenever we get around to purchasing, you know, an old school record player, I'm going to try to play this one if I can, because I love all of the movies and the songs that he was in. A lot of different Disney ones too. So, and then here's the back side. So Sue Shepard, I think all of these except for this one, she had a lot of different ones in the totes that I didn't grab. They had some country and different things like that. So she must have sold. Now this I got for free because there was no actual album to it. The lady's like, oh, she goes, when I went up downstairs to pay for him, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know what this record is, you know, the actual record. And I said, no. I said, I just want the cover. I don't care about the record. And she looked at me kind of like, what? And I told her I was a crafter. She's very intrigued by that. But I think this is so cool. So it's, oh, look at, somebody wrote younger under Dottie, youngest under Phyllis, and then oldest under Chris here. So that's cool. So Dottie, Chris, and Phyllis. I don't know what the name of their trio was, but if you know, comment below and let me know, because all I have is just this piece here. And this was actually from somebody who is from Florida as well. So, well, I'm from Oregon, but we live in Florida now, so kind of cool. So I'm really excited to share with all of you some different album art and projects and things I'm going to be making using these. And just like with vintage books and things that I purchase. Some I don't do anything with, I just keep because I think they're really cool to look at. But also, I have others that I treat respectively. What I mean by that is I'm not just randomly ripping out stuff and throw them away, or not being careful to kind of use each piece I remove from a book or whatever. So that's going to be the same thing with these two. I'm going to be, you know, upcycling these into some different art projects instead of them sitting in a tote at a pawn shop. So that's kind of my thought process on that. So I'm very, very excited to share with you some different projects I have in mind with these different albums. And if you have any of these, or remember having any of these when you were a kid or whatever, comment below and let me know, because I'd love to hear your little story on that. I think it'd be kind of fun. But for me, it's the Burr Lives for sure. It wasn't just me. There's 6 of us kids together, but we had this particular one, I know, but I wish it was the one that I had growing up, but I'm happy to have this one nonetheless. So I will see you all next time. So happy scrapping, happy crafting, happy planning, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.